This is screen test 1. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Dave with Amari Production. For like 20 minutes, I've been prepping this video. Not a single person has walked by these glass doors. And then somebody just walked by. We made eye contact. It was weird, and so I stopped. Okay. Run it back. All right, hello and welcome everybody. My name is Dave with Amari Productions, and you have somehow, accidentally, probably found your way to our YouTube channel. We are kicking things off with this first video. That's not the first video. This is the second video we're uploading, but it is the first, whatever, forget it. So we have been dreaming up this channel for well over a year. And the goal behind it is very simple. We want a space to tell the stories behind the stories. So what will that look like here? We have so far six different ideas. The first one, behind the scenes, that one's pretty self-explanatory. From what we have heard from couples, from what we've seen from other vendors, is a real interest in seeing what goes on behind the scenes, both at weddings and in the office. The second one is, I was saying a lot. Can we get away with that because it's the first video? The second one will be films. I see on YouTube there are a lot of studios that will post their highlight films on YouTube. Maybe they'll try to put a catchy title to it, but they're taking the highlight film and wholesale, just moving it over to YouTube, and I don't see that getting a lot of traction. So what is clear to me is that, at least on the YouTube platform, people that are interested in weddings are looking for something more than just a highlight film. So our idea with that, to evolve that, is to make it more YouTube friendly. So instead of just playing a highlight film, start to finish, no context, no intro, no outro, we will do just that. We will film an intro, we'll film an outro, we'll give you context or something to look for, some kind of backstory. We'll walk you through something educational before we jump into the film itself, so that you have context before you go into the film. Really, really excited to try this out. Third one, Q&A. Pretty self-explanatory as well. Ask us questions. We'll have you submit them on Instagram, submit them on YouTube, and we will answer your questions. We find, this actually kind of goes straight into the fourth one, which is wedding education. We find we come across the same 10 to 20 questions every day. And so what's clear to me is there is a real need in our industry to create some simple, digestible, educational content for couples that are looking for wedding vendors. We need to have a space where, in layman's terms, we can lay out some of the things that you can expect from video, some of the things you should be looking for in your video, and help you figure out what is important for you. What do you ultimately want? The fifth one, venue walkthroughs and vendor interviews. We will take you guys to local venues around Southern California and show you from an insider's perspective how that venue plays out. Obviously, you can Google a venue, you can see images from weddings that have happened there, you can see films from weddings that have happened there, but we will take you and say, hey, we've worked here before, we've been here before, we've seen it. Here's what to look out for. Here are the things that we really like about this space. Here are the things that are going to be challenging in this space. We're going to take you there, we're going to show you an insider's perspective of those venues. And then also vendor interviews. Same idea, but with other vendors. Somebody walked up right through the hallway. Again, you guys can't see it, but right behind the camera is just glass and then a hallway. And I'm trying to film after work hours so that I stop making awkward eye contact with people as I'm filming, and they walk by, and then people keep walking by. Also, this is just a super interesting medium to be playing on, because all of a sudden jump cuts are now okay. On YouTube, they're very common. They're expected. Here's your first behind the scenes of things you've never thought about as you're watching wedding films that we spend hours on. When your dad gives a 35-minute toast at your wedding, we will spend almost an entire day making that 35-minute toast 2 minutes long and doing it in a way that you don't even realize that it was 35 minutes long to start. And if you think, haha, that's really funny, Father of the Bride giving a long toast, but not my dad. No, I talked to my dad. He's not gonna. Your dad's gonna talk for 25 minutes. So the last one, the last category, sixth category will be business coaching. Maybe you're an entrepreneur or just another wedding vendor, and you have a dream to one day not just be the only person working for your company. You want to build it up. You want to get to a place where you can be managing teams, where you can have a studio manager, you can have a sales rep. There's so many of us that have the drive, that have the knowledge, but don't have the direction. And obviously there's a large there's a whole business coaching industry. Listen, what I found anytime I looked around in that industry as we have been building up Amari is I didn't want to pay somebody who had gotten training to be a business coach. I didn't want a hype person, a quasi-therapist, life coach. I wanted somebody who had done it, who had built a business, who had taken it from here to there. That's the person I wanted to sit down with and pick their brain. That's the person whose course material I wanted to invest in. And that was hard to find. What we're saying in this channel is not that we have made it and that we have the answers and come to us and we will give you the answers. What we're saying and what we want to do with this channel is say, we're working on this. We're figuring it out. Come along with us as we do. Come along on this journey with us. So please, get into the comments below. Let us know what you want to see. Are you a bride? Looking for vendors, trying to get questions answered, trying to figure out who do I want? What do I even look for? I don't even know what I should be looking for. Are you an entrepreneur that's saying, hey, Amari Productions, they've made it to XYZ place. How do I make it there? Well, here's the first thing to know. We haven't made it. We've worked really hard, and we've built some things, but we have a lot left to build. So come along with us on the journey. What do you want to see? What questions do you have? What do you want to pull the curtain back and get more information on, get to know more? Pulling the curtain back is probably not a good analogy because that's like Wizard of Oz and there was nothing behind the curtain. I promise there are things here at Amari Productions. We're real. I'm doing great, guys. Okay. Or are you just someone surfing YouTube hoping to find, the top 5 wedding toast roasts or the most epic bridal party dance? Foreshadowing. That is the video coming next, by the way, is literally the most, don't use the word literally. Everybody uses the word literally, and that's like not literally how you're supposed to use it. Okay, coming up is a really good groomsmen dance. You're gonna love it. Let us know as we start to map out the next couple months on this channel as we fire this thing up, get this thing off the ground, and launch the Amari Productions YouTube channel, the stories behind the stories. Again, my name's Dave with Amari Productions. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, leave us a like, drop something down in the comments below, and really excited to get this started. I'm really excited to see where this goes. So let us know what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. And I know you want to see less of my face. I want to see less of my face. This idea that we've had for over a year has been what keeps getting pushed into the back burner, onto the back burner. I don't cook, so cooking analogies I might not be the best at, and that's okay. And finally, this video does not need to be anything crazy or long. Who knows? Maybe it is at this point. Maybe we're at 17 minutes. I don't know. I don't know, because I've been filming for what seems like 6 years in this room, and I want to go home.